The kitten had been trapped for days. Hidden deep within the jagged crevices of a collapsed stone wall, it mewed weakly, its tiny voice barely audible over the rustling of leaves and the distant hum of the city. Passers-by hurried past, oblivious to the desperate cries. The kitten, no more than a few weeks old, was too scared to venture out, and the narrow gaps between the stones were too tight for anyone to reach in. It seemed like no one would ever notice it, until one morning, a man named Victor stopped to listen. Victor was on his way to work when he heard the faint, pitiful sound. He paused, tilting his head, and followed the noise to the pile of rubble. Kneeling down, he peered into the dark gaps, his heart sinking as he spotted the trembling kitten. Its fur was matted, its eyes wide with fear. Victor reached in, but his hand was too large to fit through the narrow opening. He tried again, scraping his knuckles against the rough stones, but it was no use. The kitten hissed and retreated deeper into the shadows. Determined, Victor ran home and returned with a can of cat food. He popped the lid open, the savory smell wafting through the air, and placed it near the entrance of the rubble. Then he stepped back and waited. Minutes passed and nothing happened. The kitten remained hidden, too frightened to move. Victor sighed, wondering if he was wasting his time. But just as he was about to give up, a tiny nose poked out. Sniffing cautiously, the kitten emerged slowly, its emaciated body trembling with every step. It inched closer to the food, its eyes darting nervously between Victor and the can. Victor held his breath, not daring to move. Finally, the kitten reached the food and began to eat ravenously. Victor seized the moment, gently scooping the kitten into his hands. It struggled weakly, but exhaustion quickly overcame its fear. Victor carried the kitten home, wrapping it in a soft towel and offering it water. Over the next few days, he nursed it back to health, feeding it small meals and cleaning its wounds. The kitten, which he named Rocky, began to trust him, its once terrified eyes now filled with gratitude. If you liked the video, put like and subscribe to the channel, where you will find a lot of interesting things.